This is my leadership models video presentation. There are 7 contemporary leadership models. The first one is economic and social changes. Leaders are judged on their effectiveness. Having effectiveness, developing employees, leaders inspire others, leaders guide the change, and they manage the stockholders. All of the leaders that I have come to know, they all are great leaders. Usually it reflects on their organization, how great of a leader that they are. And at MedExpress, Patty is our leader. She's a manager of the center, and she also manages 2 centers. And I think that she's a great leader for managing 2 centers. It has to be very hard and challenging for her, but she still has effectiveness and the developing employees. She has inspired us employees to better ourselves, better the clinic, and the leader is the main person who is in charge of all of this and putting together their organization and making it a better place. And the leadership is just the main part in an organization because it starts with that leader. So I chose 2 different contemporary models, and my first one is leaders inspire others. Just like I was saying, they reflect on their employees. So if you have a bad leader, it'll make the whole entire organization bad. It will reflect on the employees. Strong leaders, however, they shine through their employees. Just like reflecting on their employees, they shine through their employees. So like I was saying, if you have a bad leader, employees are not going to like where they work or their organization. And then organizations need strong leaders. Every organization needs a strong leader. If your leader is just, quiet, never there, it's just not a good place. They have to, the leaders have to engage, and they also have to have a humble presence, and they have to act like they want to be there. Everybody has a bad day. However, the leaders, it's really hard for them to have a bad day because they have to be there for everybody else. It's hard for leaders to have a start to their day to be bad. They want to always, have a good day, starting out no matter what. Every day, depends on your employees and how you engage with them and you're humble with them. It really matters. The next one I picked was economic change, and that is how the leaders deal with the economic change and how it reflects on the organization that they are leading. Economic change is rapidly on rise in healthcare, trillions of dollars. So the cost for healthcare is going up. We've had to have a discussion at MedExpress that, this is changing. We have this prompt pay program, it's called, and it's just for MedExpress. It's like our insurance. Healthcare insurance, and it used to be So I started 3 years ago, and each year that I've been there, it's gone up. So in the 3 years, it's gone up. Honestly, I forget what it started out at. Let's see, just last year, it went up from, I think it was 119 starting out whenever I first was there 3 years ago, and then now it went up to 129 starting out, and then now it's clear up to 149. So as inflation happens, so does everything else, literally everything else. Healthcare, we have to go with the inflation. Our leader, Patty, she has made everything, go smoothly, although it's going up a lot from 3 years ago, but it's just really how the cookie crumbles and the way the world works. The next thing is the economic and social change on my pyramid. My model is together. So social change is part of the economic and social change is, both intertwined with each other. The leaders have to accept social change. Social change is important in an organization. Social change, health and well-being in the community. So we have to accept how to interact with our patients. Now that we are having more telehealth visits, we have to explain to our patients, well, you still can come in. However, if you're having the chest pain, the shortness of breath, stroke or heart attack, you definitely need to come in. And our leader is very strong in telling us how to interact with this change that's happening. It is very difficult to explain to somebody, you need to definitely come in. We have people that come in months ago and then think they're coming back in for the same thing, but they call before they come and want us to prescribe the same medication for them. Well, that's not going to happen because you haven't been seen for a month. So our leader, Patty, she wants us to explain to them in a nice, common demeanor, this is how you should do this. So social change with, I would say the main thing on that would be the telehealth, because everybody thinks that they can just use telehealth whenever, if you're having chest pain, you definitely should come in and be seen. We try to explain to people on the phone, if you're in the parking lot, come in, we want to see you. Okay, and then leaders are important. Like I was saying, leaders are very important in an organization. They play an important role in the contemporary models. Leaders have a great outcomes by having a strong, inspiring leader in an organization. Lastly, they must make sure their organization follows and gets through changes. It is very hard to go through changes. We've seen that in COVID, the pandemic. It was really hard to get used to the changes. Every single day something was changing. However, we got through it. Our leader is great. Everything's getting better. We are just almost back to normal, like I've said before. But if we didn't have a strong leader through this all, it probably would not have lasted. All of us getting through this together. Not only did we have, our clinic, we also had the clinics surrounding us. There's one that's like 10 to 15 minutes away from us, and there's one that's 5 minutes down the road. If we needed supplies, if we needed, anything, we were going between clinics if something was on back order, but this clinic had it. Our leader made sure that we got it, just as a strong leader should. And she's very great for making sure we have everything that we need to, wait on our patients and make them better. All right, thank you for watching my leadership models video.